Today I'm going to be doing a Karate Kid Legends character tier list, so without further ado let's get straight on with it. Okay, so here is my tier list, and the categories we're going to rank them on is Legendary for the best characters in the film, we've got Great for those characters who are great, we've got Good, we've got Forgettable, those characters you kind of forgot were in the film, and then you've got Hate, the characters you completely hated. So we're going to start with Lee, the main character of course, who I thought was great. I thought he was a great character, a great Karate Kid. He had a backstory to him that made him do the things he did. He was a very likable character, he got on with everyone, and on top of that, his karate skills were great. And I've got to say, Ben Wang did an excellent performance. His acting skills have gone so much up in the last few years as well, so big shout out to him. But yeah, for me, I'm going to say the character of Lee was great. Then we come to LaRusso, who I didn't particularly like over Cobra Kai, and I haven't particularly liked, he's not been one of my favourite characters, but I thought in Karate Kid Legends, character was probably good, if not great, but I'm gonna say good for the time being. He had an important role. It was nice to see him bouncing off Han. I thought the two of them teaching were really good. And obviously the bit at the end with the pizza, very funny moment. So for me, I'm going to say LaRusso is good. Then we come to Han, who I thought was legendary in this film. He was absolutely class. He was absolutely hilarious as well, can we just say. Han was the funniest guy in the whole movie, and he just broke it up beautifully. And as a character, it was fantastic to see, because we had the seriousness that he is the coach and did the right thing to help Lee out on his journey, but also he brought the entertainment, the funny side. So for me, Han has to go as legendary. Then we come to the love interest of the film, Mia, who I am gonna say is great as well. I thought the chemistry she had with Lee was fantastic. She gave a motive to the whole movie and motivated Lee, shall we say. The things he wanted to do was for Mia. I thought she was great. I also thought I liked the way she bantered with her dad and really was in the corner for Lee. Then we come to Lee's best friend, Alan, who I would say was good in this. He was one of the funnier characters, and as the movie went on, he got better and better. So had the movie gone on for another half an hour, I reckon Alan would have moved himself into Grey. He was a really good character and helped Lee with his journey, helped him keep up, keep going. And so for me, I'd say Alan was definitely good. Then we come to the bad guy of the piece, Connor, who I thought was good. I thought as a bad guy he was pretty good. He wasn't a great bad guy, but he was a good bad guy. He had that real bad boy aura about him where he just didn't really care about anyone else's feelings or anything and would just beat them up for the crack of it. But for me, I would just say he's good. He wasn't an excellent villain and he wasn't a great villain, but he was there and served his purpose. Then we've got Dr. Fong, who I would probably say is forgettable, which seems like a crime, especially when we're talking about a character who's played by Ming-Na Wen, who is one of my all-time favourite actresses, but she was just very forgettable. She's there obviously as the mum of Lee, and she's the reason that they moved to New York and we get the whole story, but throughout the movie she's forgettable. She's kind of just there to check on Lee and tell him not to fight, but as a character as a whole, pretty forgettable, to be honest. So I'm going to say forgettable for me. Then we come to Victor, who I would say was great again. He was a real proper dad character who we really got on well with. Obviously, Lee helps him train in the film, which was really nice to see, and a really nice bonding moment, which could be a future, father-in-law, son-in-law sort of bond that we're getting to see. So that was really nice. But I thought he was a great mentor as well. He taught Lee things outside of Kung Fu and karate. He was also really nice. He kept the jokes, split up that kiss between Lee and Mia as well, which was great, and just was a really nice all-round guy who really had the best interest of his daughter in mind and his daughter's friends. So for me, he was a great character, so I'm going to put him there. Then we come to O'Shea, who is the other bad guy, the leader of the other dojo, but again, I would say he's forgettable because he wasn't really there. Yes, he wanted some money off Victor, but he didn't even go and try. He sent his goons to go and do the job, but he just wasn't really in the film at all. He just kind of popped up in the background. So for me, I'm gonna say, yeah, forgettable. And finally, I'm gonna put it in. He was only in for maybe a minute or two, but Johnny Lawrence with his little cameo, which I've got to say was an absolute fantastic, great cameo, especially all the pizza jokes to do with Miyagi-Do. That was brilliant, and it was really nice to see William Zabka in yet another Karate Kid film, and yeah, for me it was a great cameo. So there's where I would rank the Karate Kid Legends characters. Where would you rank them? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you thought of Karate Kid Legends. I thought it was a brilliant film, if I'm honest. I really enjoyed it, and it's definitely a really good addition to the Cobra Kai Karate Kid universe. But what did you think? Let me know in the comments.